Too late. Too late. We got plans for you, Dad.
I never let myself believe it. Now I know it's true. Jeffrey, you're completely insane.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. I'm not completely insane. There's definitely a giant mosquito in the studio tonight. It is Wednesday. It's October 26th. It's spooky times, year 2022. There's nothing worse than having a gigantic bloodsucker, just like an invisible bloodsucker. He's here somewhere. Oh, Twitch sounds good. Great. Thank you, Trey. Cheers up to you, buddy. Let's crack open a spooky beer. I fell for it again, but actually this isn't so bad so far. The Atomic Pumpkin from the Voodoo Ranger it barely tastes like pumpkin. It's just it's tasty. Yeah, if you see me bugging out at any point during the podcast, you go to twitch.com if you want to watch me furiously move my head back and forth as I try to hunt down this blood-sucking evil demon from hell. Wait, is that it? Hold on one second. No, that wasn't it. It was beautiful outside. I went outside to get these beers right before the show. Yeah, New York City's weather, it's really nice. I think that's why the skeeter is out. It's like 70 degrees out. It's moist, 70 and moist, just how I like my women. And I was smoking a joint outside, grabbed some beers, and came back, and now I'm ready to do the show. I think I'm ready to do the show. I'm probably not very ready to do the show, but we're going to do it either way. And we'll get through this. Hold on a second here. You also might hear I got a little bit of throat crud going on. I've been having a cough. It's probably the RSV. Kathy Hogoul said that the RSV is going around. But I didn't get any fever. I don't even know what the fucking RSV is. Just another reason to try to fucking scare the people of the world. And it works too. Yeah, I was having a hard time sleeping the other night. I had down some NyQuil. It was like 3 a.m. I kept coughing, couldn't lay down. So I still got it. Like right now I got a cough. Thank God for the cough button. Don't worry, I'm still going to smoke weed. I'm sure that has nothing to do with it. So I might have a little bit of a cough going on. Isn't it weird that when you're actually asleep, your cough and your sicknesses kind of like go away? They like stop. It's like you get a superpower. You lay down and you go to sleep, and you stop all that other stuff. It's like what is it? It's weird. It's like the sleeping you is almost like a superhuman. When you're asleep, you don't know anything, you don't feel anything. You're completely immune to feelings and rodent sucking vag RSV. Hey, chat room, relax. Yeah, if you want to join the chat room, you could always go to #SewerChat in ZeroNode, or you could go to Discord, or you could even go to Twitch.tv/Nick the Rat. If you were here last week, you would have saw a boobs. I mean, a mint salad. It was a great interview. I had fun interviewing her. It's I have to do more interviews. I like to talk to people. More fun than talking to yourself. Let me tell you that. So we're probably going to schedule some more interviews coming up in the next, who knows when. Diane, do we have anything scheduled? An interview with a giant mosquito. Very funny. Very funny. Hey, look at that. Spooky R. She's not sleeping. Cheers, Spooky. Usually Spooky R is asleep already in the chat room. Yeah, once you start hanging out with us, you start to get to know all the people in the chat. Mike Riley's been very busy lately, Trey. He actually sent me a link to, he wanted me to go to the Birds Aren't Real rally in the city, but I couldn't make it. Yeah. I couldn't make it. I don't know. Maybe it didn't even happen yet. I just don't like going to the city. It's not a very good experience anymore. It's just, my fucking foot is so itchy. Goddamn mosquito. All right, look, I'm going to stop thinking about this mosquito. Tonight we got some, what is it? Special guest that reads poetry? I should probably review the show notes before I start doing the show. Also, I've seen a lot of movies the past couple days. So I'm going to be telling you about what I saw, what I thought about what it was, and if you should see it too. But until then, we're going to take a quick musical break. I think she watches a couple a day. I think I got her. I think I figured her out, and she might do a couple of reviews and a couple of movies in one day. But you know, if you got the schedule down and she likes the process, she's a very talented person. She does a lot of stuff every day. I do like nothing ever. I can't even leave the fucking sewer to go out and check out the Birds Aren't Real rally. Probably find somebody cool to interview there, but I'm just yeah, anyway, let's start the show here. Let's listen to Dakar with Line 9. Welcome back. Yeah. Yeah, smoking is not good for your throat. But it's good for the soul. Yeah, when I was walking outside, all the trees, all the cool trees and foliage and shit, it's all falling. It's probably why they call it the fall, but it's lovely. I love it, but it's also sad because they're falling. They're almost all gone. Once they're gone, I'm gonna wait a whole nother year for the fun times to come back. I guess it gives me something to look forward to. I'm really paranoid about this darn mosquito. I gotta stop. Just gotta relax. All right, so let's begin with a review of a video game that nobody's really going to care about, but Resident Evil Reverse. Oh boy, Capcom should not make multiplayer games. Stick to single player and stick to fighting games there, Capcom. Luckily, I got it for free with Resident Evil 8. It was supposed to be released with Resident Evil 8. It was like a mashup of all the games, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the characters in like a death match, a 6-player death match, or an 6 to 8 player death match. This thing was fucking horrible. Now, people, I reviewed it too. I put a little review in Steam. I was like, this game fucking sucks. It's death match in a small little map, and you're 6 characters with a gun. As soon as you kill somebody, you just unload into them. There's like nothing to hide behind, nothing to move around. The movement's really slow and janky. It's over the shoulder, third person. As soon as you kill the person, they like die and they turn into a zombie or a bad guy. But they unload. I mean, they respawn right where you killed them. So if you killed them, they're also, and when they turn into a bad guy, they move faster than you. It just turns into like a complete shit show. It's not even fun though. I played 2 matches. I got 3rd place and then I got 1st place. And then I uninstalled the game. So I'm never going to play it again. All right. So there you go with your first video game review of the evening. Resident Evil Reverse is a gigantic turd. A lot of people in my Steam reviews are like, "Oh, you just didn't play it enough. You just suck at it. Look at you. You play 2 matches and then you call it quits." Look. I play a lot of video games. I know when a game is good or not. I know when to give it any of my attention at all, or to just not give it my attention at all. Now it's not going to get my attention. They could have made it really good. Resident Evil needs like a cooperative, like zombie waves or something, or like you're going through a scary house. It's got to be like maybe like a roguelike, random generated. You don't know where the monsters are coming at you, and you got to maybe figure out some shit or get something to bring it somewhere, to open a door to get to a boss. And that's Resident Evil there. A couple, just fucking do that. There you got a game. Just make just do Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries mode, I think it was called, where you just see how long you could survive killing zombies and stuff. Just make that multiplayer. And don't let people kill each other. Just have it PvE. Just, oh man, me and my friend are stuck in a corner and zombies are coming. We're killing them. All right, that's fun. Spamming gunfire and shit. It's not fun. Not fun. Oh yeah, Overwatch 2 is not horrible. I've been putting, well, it does kind of suck though, because I play competitive mode, and most people that play Overwatch only want to play as a damage class. So if you queue up as damage, it takes forever to play. It'll be like 10 minutes before you can play. Because everybody's queuing up for the damage class. Now, because of that, I've tried to embrace the support class, And I'm really good with Moira, because you can do a lot of damage with her. So when the damage class sucks, I just step up as the damage class myself. And I've been learning that new dude that jumps and shoots a gun. I forget his name. Gotten pretty good with him, but it still sucks because all the fucking shitty players play damage, and actually everybody plays damage. So there's just a whole influx of shit players doing that one class. If you're gonna play Overwatch 2, it's free anyway. Just, don't care while you're playing it. Just have fun, I guess. But decent game. Not gonna hate on it. I'm just gonna hate on the people playing it. I actually just yell at the people playing. I'm just like, oh man, you guys suck. It's really encouraging, and it probably makes people feel good. Maybe we should listen to a voicemail. I'm just talking about video game reviews here. I don't think maybe about 10 people that listen to me out of the millions care about video games. But that's fine. I don't care. 917-719-5923. I'll open the phone line soon.
Hey, don't you know how you gotta get up so you can get down? Hey, don't you know how you gotta get up so you can get down? Hey, don't you know how you gotta get up so you can get down?
Oh, also regarding last week's episode, Guillermo del Toro. I sent him a care package and about $500,000 for how I butchered his name last week. Guillermo. I've been practicing all night. I stare at myself in the mirror, and whenever I say it wrong, I just smack myself. Yeah. So itchy. I don't know where this fucking skeeter is. Oh, also, Servo, the RSS feed thing still does not work. I shrunk the image down to 300 and something K, and been refreshing that page. Still, something stuck somewhere. Now, why is it all relying on iTunes cover art? Why is that the RSS code for cover art? I really hate these walled gardens of bullshit. It's fucking dumb. Why do I have to put specific iTunes tags in my RSS feed for my podcast? Why can't it just work? Why can't I just put this is the title, this is the author, this is the image, this is the thing? I have to write, oh, Apple, look, Apple, this is the title, Apple, this is the thing, Apple. It's like, it's really annoying. There is a solution, Nick the Rat, says Boo Berry. Well, whatever that solution is, Guillermo del Toro, Guillermo del Toro. He would, maybe he could help me with my RSS feed. But yeah, that shit still don't work. I think it has something to do with Apple. I think because when the first cover art I did seems to be stuck sort of somewhere. It's the it says DSS and DSSNNN on it, and it's I just want the artwork to fucking still missing like 20 cover arts. It's no time. Meh. We do have time for another voicemail, though. 917-719-5923.
Guillermo. Guillermo.
Nudepodcastapps.com. Does that mean like I'm going to have to upload or use their RSS feed? I handcraft these things. All right. We got a lot more show to go. It's going to get spooky. Trust me. Apparently, we got some spooky poetry. Do we still have that, Dia? Yeah. All right. Apparently, we still have some spooky poetry. And we're going to thank some people. So we're going to listen to a song. We're going to come back. We're going to thank some people, listen to another song, open the phone lines, hear some spooky poetry, celebrate the Halloween time, and just enjoy the late night together. Where's that damn mosquito at? All right, let's listen to Undercover Cops by Akira. Akira's back to everybody. Yay! All right, everybody, hold on. I have to get all the envelopes. I missed going to the P.O. box last week. So this week we have 2 times the amount of stuff that my good doctor probably sent me. Let's see. Let's do these quick here. P.O. Box 90549, Brooklyn, New York, 11209. You send it, I'll open it. If it's a freaky hat or something, I'll wear it. Sir Mike Roch, PhD. $4.69. This is for all the chargebacks. Thank you, Dr. Sir Mike Roch. Ah, boy, oh boy. Let's see. What else did he send me this week? Wow, $4.69. Not bad, dude. Not bad. This one is 42 cents from Sir Mike Roch. Answer to everything, chargeback. Answer to everything, chargeback. 42 cents from Dr. Sir Mike Roch. Thank you, Dr. Sir Mike Roch. All right, let's thank Twitch next. Why not? If you have a Prime subscription, Amazon Prime, you can go to Amazon Prime. I mean, you go to Amazon Twitch, go to the internet, subscribe. Like Trey from Philly did. Wow, he resubbed for a month, tier 1, sub for 10 months, 39 minutes ago. So much happiness in my time as a sub. Well, my lovely sub, cheers to you. But Ducky has you beat by 4. He's been subbed for 40 months, 37 minutes ago. No note from Ducky, though. Hopefully Ducky is enjoying being my sub as well. 40 months, look at that. And finally, if you want to donate, you go to nicktherat.com, click on donate, and then there's some PayPal links there. You could use PayPal to donate. And I will read the hair on my ear. I thought it was a mosquito. I thought he came back. It was just hair. I'll read your initials, your notes, and your amount. I don't dox people. At least I try not to. So let me load up the PayPal donation machine here and see if we got anything this week. Hold on one second, everybody. I forget how this works. Wow, we got a lot of donations this week. Maybe I should have large-breasted ladies come on the show more often. Titsman Salad, go check her out. We got LCI with 420. LCI, thank you so much, LCI. LCI has been around for a long time. I just want to say I appreciate the L's, the C's, and the I's. And I hope you still listen. I hope you didn't just you vanish or something, fall into another dimension and your credit card still works. Either way, thank you so much, LCI. We have MA 420. Now my throat fucking sucks right now, but I could try to do this here. It's not. This does. I can't hit the same area. All right. Thank you, MA, for the 420. Been around for a long time as well. And high fives to you. Dorito chips and snakes in the Twitch chat. Whoa. I got a 777 from a BB. Put this in your pipe and smoke it. I smoked during the musical break, and that kind of got my coughing going again, so I'm just going to chill. I am quite stoned right now, people, and 2 beers in. We're getting there. It's late. More 420. Is that what the fuck is that? A vase? A vase? It's a pot? Thank you so much for the 777, BB. You my BB for life. We have MAC, MAC, 420. Thank you so much, MAC, for the 420. I appreciate you. Cheers. We have KS. Yeah. KS with 420. Thank you so much, KS. And I think KS has been around for a while, too. Thank you. Whoa. We got a big old one here from, wow. From IF. IF just dropped $35.70, a $35.70 right into the sewer. Diane, can you call my weed guy? Yeah, I think we. Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Just call him. Get him over here. Yeah. IF, thank you so much. For your continued support and those wild naked pictures you send me. I mean, and finally we have DV with 420. DV has been around for a little while, hopped on board, and stayed on there, probably because it's sticky. Cheers to everybody that has donated. All your donations are extremely appreciated. It goes towards beer, weed, server costs, equipment, buttons, Diane, and cheers to you. I make everything free, though, so if you don't have any money, it's okay. You could also send notes. You could send a note to Nick the Rat. I mean, Nick at nicktherat.com. And right gas blast in there. My throat is telling me I should drink more beer. All right, we're gonna play a song. We're gonna come back. We're gonna listen to these spooky, scary poetry, and take some phone calls. So if you want to talk to me, or if you have a story to tell, give me a call, 917-719-5923. Sorry, everybody. I'm not going to miss another show, though. Damn you, COVID. Okay. Just a little cough. That's all it is. And this is a Mad World by PFTQ. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. All the music you find on SoundCloud/Nick the Rat. If you get anything from the show, the music is always, I think it's fun. I don't. I like the music. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't play it. Man, I wish I had a spittoon with me right now. Because this is a really gross topic. But if you ingest your mucus comes from your lungs, right? Like your lungs make mucus, and then it comes out of your esophagus into your mouth, and you should spit it out. But if you're doing a show or something, you can't do that. So you have to man up and just eat that shit. Now, is there a nutritional value to your mucus, and are you a cannibal if you eat it?
Hey there, Nick. Thought I would catch ya. Anyway, I wanted to call and say another great show last week. I really liked the interview with the Mint Girl.
Oh, thank you.
I guess you could call it a Minterview. That's not very good, but I do have a good joke for you.
So I like
here
the
we
jokes.
go. What do you call a cow with 3 legs?
Wait, pause.
With 3 legs. Try.
Hold on. Well, now I know it's heifer. A three-legged cow. Lean beef. Lean beef would be a good answer, but we already heard try though. I don't know. Try these nuts. I don't. Let's
Tip. Get it?
a tri-tip. And when I turned my head, I saw the mosquito. The phone lines are open. 917-719-5923. You could give me a call. Oh, there he is. I see him. Motherfucker, he's huge. He's like this big. He's seriously at least an inch big. He's gone again. These things are goddamn evil. Fucking. I hope this is a exterminator. Hello, caller.
Oh, hey, Nick. Hi.
Oh, Nick Cage, what's going on?
Oh, well, not a lot, really. I mean, do you know Halloween's coming up? Did you know that, Nick?
Actually, I totally forgot until you just reminded me. Are you celebrating this year?
I guess I should. I mean, I should go trick-or-treating, but what should I dress up as?
Nicolas Cage. You should go as Nicolas Cage.
I could. Because I'm a film enthusiast.
I think you're a little bit too old to go trick or treating there, Nicolas Cage. I'm not trying to burst your bubble or anything.
You found my bubble? I was looking for that, and then you burst it. It's amazing. I'll use that next time I need to feel sad. In a movie, I'll just think about the bubble. How it's gone now.
You could only use that if you put my name in the credits, though. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I will.
I was hanging out with some friends, and we were talking about you this week, and I was mentioning movies that I liked by you, and they brought up the I forget the name of the movie. It was like the Five Nights at Freddy's, where you beat up animatronic people.
I was really high when I did that one.
Do you remember that movie at all, Nicolas Cage?
I don't, but if I did see animatronic people, I would beat them up. So that rings true. Yeah.
They told me a rumor that you were one of the producers of your movie, and the whole I didn't see the movie because it just looked like It looked silly, but now that I'm thinking about it, I really want to see it because it's just like you beating things up. But apparently, you don't talk during the movie because you didn't want to have to pay yourself for talking.
That's called a it's called a scheme. It's a scam. That's how you do it. You get big returns as a producer, and you don't pay any actors.
Yeah.
Reap all the benefits.
So you gave yourself a part, but it wasn't a talking part. That's why you were a silent hero in that movie.
Right, yeah. Like, well, he's never silent, but Quentin Tarantino, of course, wrote himself into a part where he got to suck on Selma Hayek's toes.
He always
Genius.
puts the feet. He's a Bigfoot man.
Yeah, he probably likes big. I bet he'd get a raging boner if he ever saw a Bigfoot.
I'd get a raging boner if I saw a Bigfoot.
I'm surprised he's not out there looking for them, smelling the footprints to try and find where it went. Where's it at? Where are those big feet at? Where could they be? Do you think they have fuzzy feet? Do you think the bottom of their feet are fuzzy?
No, they can't be.
No. Okay.
If you had fuzzy palms, nothing has a fuzzy palm. Nothing.
Well, except people that.
No, Nicolas Cage. No.
You think Bigfoot gives tremendous foot jobs?
Nicolas Cage, that is a flat out lie, because I've been trying to get hairy palms after I heard that rumor for years, and all it did was left me with really crusty skin on my hands.
Maybe you're using the wrong. What if you masturbated with Rogaine?
Maybe.
While
Do you
taking
have
super male vitality.
Do you ever Nicolas Cage?
Yes.
Have you seen any good horror movies lately?
Good ones? No, I did see this movie about the CIA brainwashing people with acid, and I was like, why didn't they call me? I want to do acid in a movie. It was kind of scary though, but no.
Have you ever done an acid?
Not that I can remember. I think I did, and I befriended a bubble, but now that bubble's gone.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but I burst that minutes ago.
Yeah, the wound is still fresh, Nick.
It's fresh?
Still fresh.
Ooh, fresh wounds.
I know it.
They go right
salt.
right next to those hairy palms, those fresh wounds.
Well, I have been masturbating with Rogaine, but no such luck. Maybe if I try Just for Men in combination, that only colors the hair, though.
Nicolas Cage, have you ever masturbated standing up?
Yeah, all the time.
It's hard to do.
When I'm not in a scene, I'm behind the camera, feverishly working the camera.
So you
adjusting
masturbate
the
while
lens
you
and
film?
the focal point and all
What?
that. Yeah.
Surprised your movies aren't more shaky.
Well, there are these. I'm not sure what the technical term for it is. Is it a gimbal? It's something stabilizes the camera. But semen does make for a great lens effect. Kind of smear a thin layer of it over the lens, like Vaseline, but better.
Nicolas Cage, have you ever seen a ghost?
I saw that horrible movie one time.
Aren't you in that movie?
Was I the pottery wheel? God, to be that pottery wheel.
Oh, I thought you were the rider.
Oh, yeah, that was a nightmare, that movie. Both of them.
There was two?
Unfortunately, there were. Yeah. It's easy to forget the second one. Easy. Really. Have you ever sat in front of a green screen just hours on end
No.
on a fake motorcycle and telling you, trust us, your head's going to be on fire. We promise. Those chains are going to be on fire. No, believe me, it's all on fire.
I should try that. My next episode, I'll just be pretending.
Everything's on fire. You could be the Ghost Rider too.
I want to be the Ghost
It'd
Rider.
be Ghost Rider 3. Harry Palm's edition. Palm trees kind of look hairy sometimes. You get up close to the bark.
Are you gonna carve a pumpkin for Halloween?
Probably, but do you know how hard it is to carve your own likeness into a gourd?
It's not that hard.
Okay,
You could.
I like the proper instruction. Maybe I need a better knife set. Maybe.
Do you give kids candy if they ring your doorbell?
I give them pagers because I unfortunately bought a shitload of them back in the late 80s and early 90s. Like the clear ones, you remember those where it's like all the plastic casing's starting to yellow now. So
The clear ones were the best. You could see you could see that was midnight in the sewer. You could see the thing that makes it shake in there. Or
midnight, yes, midnight. That's a good time for ghost riding or something. Have you ever seen a ghost? Yeah.
I seen a shadow person,
Oh, yeah.
but
What about the
I
Hat
might have been
Man?
sleeping, but I can't tell.
Have you ever seen the Hat Man? Are you aware of a internet rumor saying if you take 150 Benadryl that you'll see this supposed Hat Man?
Really?
Yeah, mind you,
Diane, give me
you'll
some
be
Benadryl.
dead.
150 of them.
Do rats have ghosts? Like if a rat dies, does that produce a little rat ghost?
We actually turn into sperm, like human sperm. There's so many of us.
Oh, right. Okay. That makes complete sense.
Nick Cage, have you ever had a McRib?
Not willingly, but Francis, is he my cousin? I think he's my cousin, uncle, somebody. He force fed me several McRibs one night.
Apparently, this is going to be the last year you can get a McRib. Do you think this is true?
No, I don't, because when you remove the ribs from Ronald McDonald, he just grows them back.
That's completely correct. You're right. So I'm on your side. I don't think that he's ever going to run out of those ribs. The satanic ribs.
Just like when you remove his balls to fill up the ball pit, they grow back. And what the fuck is Grimace?
He's a turd, I thought. Yeah.
But he's purple.
I just thought of something really stupid because you were talking about ribs.
Oh, just okay. Like the only stupid thing we've talked about.
Can I bring up a controversial topic with you, Nicolas Cage?
Please, I love controversy.
All right, so it's totally okay to make fun of somebody that thinks the Earth is flat, right?
Yeah.
Is it totally okay to make fun of somebody that thinks a rib made a person?
Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah. What about space? Is space flat.
Is it okay to make fun of somebody that thinks that oil might actually come from like miniature organisms?
Yeah, is it okay to make fun of someone who thinks canola oil isn't like rapeseed oil? Is it okay to make fun of somebody who thinks that like this fat guy sat under a tree until he reached enlightenment?
Is it okay to make fun of somebody that thinks a crocodile's an alligator?
Yes, yes it is. Just like it's perfectly fine to make fun of every person in Louisiana for being in Louisiana. Is it okay to think that like well, you know, do you think, yeah, you should make fun of people who think.
Is it okay to make fun of people that think Pluto is a planet?
People in the past, you mean? Or is it okay to make fun of people who think it's okay for NASA to just reclassify celestial bodies without consulting that celestial body first? Is it okay to crash a satellite into an unsuspecting asteroid with a moon, that asteroid's moon, harming nobody?
Is it okay to classify science for 75 years?
Is it okay to think that Elon Musk is not some kind of animatronic person?
Is it okay to
Yes, yes, yes.
be 100 years old and the president?
I'm sorry, I missed the last one.
I don't know.
Is it okay to believe that a Volkswagen Beetle could be alive and communicate with people?
Is it okay to realize that windmills and solar panels get destroyed in storms?
Right. I mean, is it okay to think that where we're going, we don't need roads?
It's a good. That's
Is it okay to think that Biff Tannen didn't have a sweet mustache in the past? I mean, Buford Tannen, that was who it was. Is it okay to think that ZZ Top just can twirl their instruments just any time they want?
Is it okay to make a whole video about some bullshit and say that it's not?
Is it okay to think that Steven Seagal knows martial arts, or that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's nose isn't actually the planet Mars? Just it got tangled up in a horrible Honey, I Shrunk the Planet scenario.
Is it okay to show somebody getting murdered on TV, but not titties?
Yeah. Is it okay to think that flat-chested women are just like not real, just like the birds?
They're not real.
I know. I'm glad you see it that way. I don't even see them. People are like, look at that flat-chested lady. I'm like, where?
There's no such
They
thing
don't
as a
exist.
flat-chested lady. They have,
They don't exist.
unless there was like zero mammary gland there.
Unless, like, well, did the flat Earth just spawn flat-chested ladies? Feel good about itself? Have us accept it? And if the Earth is flat, how could it be hollow?
How could it be hollow?
With nougat filling inside of it. That's what's inside the hollow Earth. It's not. We live on a giant round Three Musketeers ball.
What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh, I gotta say, it's controversial. You okay with some controversy?
Is it okay to talk about controversial candies?
It is, especially if it's candy corn. I love it.
I actually want candy corn. I don't see it around anymore. I think they're think they're running out of it.
Yeah, because I buy it all by the truckload.
Stop that, Nicolas Cage. I want some fucking candy corn.
52-foot trailer full of candy corn. You've never seen my inner child so happy.
What country farms
then-
candy corn? Where does it come from? Is it American? Is candy corn American?
Yeah. It's actually candy maize, and comes from the candy Indians.
Grimace is a butt plug.
Wow. You
It's the-
can? That's why I spend all Saints Day in the emergency room getting candy corn out of every orifice. You know how many candy corn a grown man can shove up into each nostril?
Man, I want some THC candy corn. I want
Great idea.
to infuse some candy corn and some THC together. Why? We need more. What? Where? Who?
I've yet to find any razor blades in apples.
Well, that's always all confirmed to be fake. Should we sue all these news companies for all these fake Halloween stories? Like $2 trillion or
Yes.
something?
Oh, I got it. I know what I'm going to dress up as Halloween.
What is that?
It's the Fresno Nightcrawler.
Those things are
Literally
funny
just a
looking.
guy with pants up to his neck.
I'm gonna go as the
That'd be me.
I'm gonna go as the guy that hits people in the face with poo poo on the subway station. That shit's-
G.G. Allen.
Yeah.
There you go.
Are
That'd be
you having
fantastic.
any alcohol right now?
Or is the alcohol having me? I teabag every beer before I have it.
Nick Cage.
There's coyotes out there. I hear them
Nick Cage.
calling to me.
Nick Cage. Nick Cage. You
I'm a
should go to
coyote
the
now.
coyotes.
Coyote Ugly. I wasn't in that movie, but I should have been.
Nick Cage, can you say
As a table,
Guillermo
because my
del Toro? Can you
personality's
say
so
Guillermo del Toro, Nick Cage?
Yes, I can. But I won't. I don't need to.
I don't think you could do it.
I know I can do it.
I don't think you could do
I can
it.
do it anytime I want.
You can't. It's impossible to
Can't.
say his name.
It's not. You gotta say it 3 times.
He'll show up in your house.
Something. Maybe a bull will show up instead. If you just say Del Toro. Or Del Taco. Oh, Del Taco. I'm gonna go get some tacos.
Nick Cage, did you ever have sex with Cher?
Cher.
Did you have sex
Oh,
with her
yeah.
in that movie? Was it Moonlight?
Moonstruck?
Moonlight? Moonstruck? Moon?
I was struck by the crescent shape of her ass cheek. Yeah. Can't confirm nor deny I had sweet love with that woman wearing the fishnet stocking she wore in that one music video. She really turned back my time, man. Really turned it back.
How'd you get the wooden hand for that role?
Movie magic, where I stole a guy's hand, used it as my own. Then I kept it, never gave it back. I traded him a box of toothpicks, told him to make another one.
Nick Cage, will you ever join Twitter?
Well, no, because that animatronic piece of shit Elon Musk is gonna buy. And I can't do that. Just like I can't say Guarantor. Well, I can totally say his name
Why did he carry a kitchen sink into Twitter? Did he think that there was no sinks in the office?
The man makes idiotic jokes sometimes because he's not an actual real person. He's a cheap Walmart brand Lieutenant Commander Data.
And the government gives him money.
Yeah, they do. They probably built him.
Has the government ever given you money?
No, Bernie Madoff stole all my money and the government laughed at me.
Are you working on any new projects lately?
Probably. I mean,
What's
I
your
do
what's your
half of them in
dream
my
what's your
sleep.
dream movie to be in that you would love to make but you haven't made yet?
Fast Times at Ridgemont High 2. The Search for Higher Times.
You're a little old for that. Would you be a teacher or?
I'd probably still be working in that diner. Yeah. Story about life. What happened?
You think you could get
in
that
the diner.
that guy back? What's his name? Kazuski? I forget his name in the movie. Sean Penn.
Damone? Oh, yeah. Spicoli.
Yeah. Can you think you think he'll be back?
Yeah, but I think we'd have to change it for the times to be politically correct. It'd be Latinx only. Can't say spick anymore.
So it'd be Spicolix?
Spicoli.
Or it would be Ex-Coli.
Yeah. Either way, it sounds like a lozenge. I could go for a lozenge right now.
I could go for a lozenge right now. My throat's
Yeah.
Nick Cage, I'm gonna go see if I could get me a lozenge. It was great talking to you though, but we have to. Diane, can you? I've been trying to hang up on him, but I can't do it. Yeah.
I don't know where the button is.
I think he has people cutting me off from pressing it.
Not me, it's the government, I'm telling you.
The government has
animatronic people. They won't allow it.
Nick Cage, can you hang up your phone?
Maybe Sir Harry Palms. I could hang my phone.
I can't do it.
In a tree.
Diane, I'm pressing the button. No, I know. Look.
I'm trying so hard right now. Where's my button?
He's broken the system. He's in.
Wait.
He hacked the
computer. I gotta press it with my penis.
Is he taking all the donations? What is he doing?
Yeah.
He took all of them. Nicolas Cage just took all of my donations this week.
Diana, press the button. No, I know. Look.
Caller, can you lower your radio, caller?
Yeah, Nick. I don't have a radio. I have multiple devices. What? Are you not on the No Agenda stream? Did they finally kick you off?
No, I think I'm on there. It says connecting. I'm not. Yeah, it's not connecting. No, the No Agenda stream's not letting me connect. I don't know. They might have kicked me off.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, it's probably about time, you know.
or maybe whoever was on there is hijacked the stream. I don't know. It just says it's stuck on connecting.
Oh, hold on. I gotta lower my radio.
Can you?
God dang it.
Is this who? What's your name, caller?
Nicholas.
Huh.
Yeah. What's up, Nick? Hey, a couple things. I've enjoyed listening to your stream.
Yeah.
Oh damn, it's still not cut off.
No, it's not. I still hear it, caller. This is hard.
I'm walking away. You'll hear echoes.
I think Nicolas Cage is still. I can't hang up on you either.
It's magic. It's fucking magic, Nick.
He took last week's
how's
donation.
The sewer?
I'm getting robbed by Nicolas Cage. This is a Halloween nightmare.
You're getting rubbed?
No, that would be a miracle. No,
he
he's
like,
robbing me. He's taking all my donations. I'm seeing the chart with the money.
Oh,
and-
I thought you said rubbing. I was gonna say that's a little bit adult for your Twitch stream. I didn't know if you'd be able to finish.
Caller, this is horrible. All the
Hey.
money's going away.
Oh, money? You've seen money in the sewer? Or do the crackheads like wipe with this stuff and flush it, or what?
The mosquito is under the console.
You said it was a large mosquito. That brings up a point.
It's big.
If it's over an inch or about an inch in size, it might be a, what do they call them, a crane fly or some of that shit. You know, they're not going after your blood if they're that big. They're
Well, one bit my foot.
well, they
Something bit
might
my foot.
go after yours because you're like a vegetarian, soy boy.
I'm a pescatarian.
Well, pesca, pissy, whatever.
I love pesca.
Anyway, I gotta say, you blamed Mike Riley for sending you to the Birds Aren't Real rally.
He didn't. No, I'm not
or,
blaming him.
Pigeon protest.
He told me. He gave me the
You said
information.
Mike Riley.
Really?
I will clear him of any infamy there. It was myself, Mike Roch, not Mike Riley.
Really?
Yes. Don't.
I'm gonna go back and
Don't
look.
throw shade on any unsuspecting listeners or producers. I really respect him. I enjoy all his content.
I'm gonna do a search right now. Caller.
Produced. Pardon?
I'm gonna do a search right now.
Oh, by the way, you missed Midnight in the Sewer. You were too busy sucking off Nick
Oh, look at that! It was my crotch.
Cage. What?
So you are my crotch. I caught you.
Guilty.
I caught you. See, I knew if I said Mike Riley sent me that email, I knew that Mike Ratch would come out.
You were fishing. I see what you did there.
No, but you're. Oh, there he is.
So what are you up to, Nick? What's going on in the sewers these days?
I'm being tormented by a fucking mosquito.
I told you that's probably a crane fly.
I gotta look
If
this
it's
up.
that large, it's not likely to be a mosquito.
Crane fly.
When they're that big, they're I don't know.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
You do have a lot of pissy,
Okay, I see what you're saying.
pissy sewer weed smell.
But okay,
Go ahead.
it's not that big. That's like a football. That's like a football.
Well, to a rat, yes. I mean, it's probably edible too if you wanted to try it. You could scare it off if you started gnashing your teeth at it.
That's true.
There you go. Lick your whiskers, Nick. Lick 'em, lick 'em. Work that tongue.
It's fucking. I hate bugs.
So I got a question for you again.
Yeah, sure.
With your large incisors at the front of your mouth, do rats 69 each other?
Yeah, we eat ass, pussy, dick, all of it.
But your nuts like hang under your tail, like out behind your body. That's kind of weird.
Makes it easier.
I mean, I've
We
seen
got long
dogs
bodies.
69 each other. Like they go at it. It's like fucking ridiculous.
Usually in 69, and you're not sucking balls.
But well, yeah. But if it's, I guess, well, if you're okay with it banging your nose that much, whatever.
Well, it's very fluffy and furry. It tickles actually.
Actually, with a bare tail like that, it does have that potential. Where are you most ticklish, Nikki?
Huh.
I was going to ask you about the cold also, but you said New York is pretty fucking warm lately.
It's like 70 degrees out right now.
Mosquito weather. Holy shit! I'm just north of Florida, and I'm like in the 50s.
Yeah, well, that's a little bit weird. Yeah, it's
What the hell is this about? We need to like do something with that Greta bitch.
How do you do the weather?
She don't know what the hell is going on.
Weather 11209. Is that how you do it? Capital exclamation weather.
Oh, you're playing with the stream. I got a new schedule, and I was gonna, be on the what's it called, your sewer chat.
Yeah.
But I left my laptop at the office.
Oh.
And
it's 61 right now. It's 61.
Oh, 6. Okay, well that makes sense. It's late.
Yeah. Well,
but yeah, what I was saying, I left my laptop. It's company owned, but I left that at my office, and it's a virtual machine running Linux Mint with a VPN. They get so pissed, like, why are you running that? Blah blah blah. I'm like, bitch, am I doing a BitTorrent? No, I'm not using that much data. I'm not mining coin because that's a fucking waste of time lately. And what else? What was the other waste? Oh yeah, I had a Raspberry Pi at my old office.
Doesn't it cost more money to mine the coin than it actually is worth anymore?
Not quite these days, but it's diminishing returns. Yeah, it's kind of unless it's OPM, other people's money. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Mike Raj, thank you so much for the chargebacks.
Oh yeah, no problem. I appreciate the returns. I have not received any of the canceled checks back. Have you been chewing them, or what the hell is going on?
Well, how do you think we've been heating the sewer?
Oh, at least it's not toilet paper. Are you keeping photographic evidence, like scanning them or something?
There he is. Hold on.
Hello?
Fucking things.
Did I
vanish.
just get put on an eternal hold?
They just vanish. These fucking mosquitoes. They just 1 second they're there.
I told you, if you try and eat them like a frog, they will avoid you. Like start lashing your tongue at them. Do squirrels? I mean, do rats have long tongues?
I get it's pretty long.
Is it longer than your cock?
Ah.
No wonder rats like
I got him.
69.
I got him. I fucking got him. I fucking got him.
High five, Nick. Oh, it got on my hand.
Right there. There he is, right on my hand.
Well, this, that, and the other. I've had mosquito. I've actually had a. Oh, are we doing scary, spooky stories?
Do you have one?
Halloween?
Do you have a scary, spooky story?
Well,
fucking gross.
Not really, but I did scare some fellow scouts back in my youth. We were doing a northern-ish. Oh, you say what?
I sound so happy right now.
Oh, to be spooky?
No, I murdered. I murdered something. I'm happy I murdered something.
Oh, well then that's your own spooky story.
Well, my spooky story's
Nick
over now.
the cannibal,
I'd overcome
Nick the. Well, I guess you would be a serial killer too if you had multiple mosquitoes around you. You'd be after them in a serial fashion, unrelenting even. Not the Unrelenting podcast starring Darren O'Neill.
Have you ever heard of the Flipper Zero? It's a portable multi-tool device. I don't know. You sound like a nerd before. You're talking about VPNs and stuff.
I'm not quite sure. Hearing what you said, if you'd say it again, perhaps.
Flipper Zero. It's like this little key fob that could read credit cards and other RFID devices and duplicate them, and it's a really cool little hacking device with a dolphin. This is kind of like a dolphin Tamagotchi toy that you could hack Tesla cars with.
Oh, yes, I'm vaguely familiar, and that's like you said, toys. I'm an adult. I don't play with toys. I did buy my nephew a Hot Wheels car.
Hot Wheels is cool.
Like, you buy him a little fucking dollar car at the grocery or wherever you're shopping, and you give it to him. And the kid's like 8 or 9 or 10, whatever. And he just looked at it like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this?
It's a car, dude.
I'm like, dude, where the fuck is the imagination in these damn kids these days? Oh, well, whatever. What would you do if I sent you a Hot Wheels car, Nick?
I'd fucking do kickflips with it.
I was going to say, you're about the right size to ride it.
There's a Hot Wheels, there's Matchbox, and then there's this other one. I think there's like a French company one. It's called like DiGiorno or some shit.
And
not
familiar with that one either.
The Hot Wheels cars, they're usually the fastest, but they don't have opening doors or any of that shit. Matchbox sometimes have the doors that open, but the French one, the DiGiorno one.
Oh, wow. So we're talking about like 1/64th or 1/80th or something smaller scale.
Yeah.
And they still have operating parts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. DiGiorno, you say that? I thought that was a fucking pizza.
I gotta look it up. Hot Wheels competition. How do you fucking find other things? Competition. No, it's.
Well, I just told you I left my other devices at the office, so I'm not going to be looking it up.
No, you're not.
Yeah, my netbook is downstairs, but who the hell uses those? Fucking students.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway.
I could tell you a story about that, but I'm not going to.
Oh, fucking students?
No.
Wow, do they travel in the sewers too? I guess if the rent is too damn high, they'll get anywhere they can. But I wouldn't know they'd fuck rats.
Now I'm looking for this stupid
Do you
toy.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
What?
I was going to ask, do you do a lot of post-processing? I'm getting, I don't know if the delay and the, or not non-feedback, but
you might be getting,
I don't know. We
you might be getting some
gaps.
sort of feed. You might get some feed. I don't know what's going on.
It's all good. We're here together, Nick. So you were telling me about fucking students and netbooks.
You ever fuck a student with a netbook? Are you going to be doing anything for Halloween this year, caller?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you? You first. I asked.
I'm probably this Halloween. It's on a Monday.
Ah, yes.
I usually have like a Halloween party in the sewer, but I don't think I'm going to do it this year. Because,
yeah.
First off, my throat's all fucked up right now, so I don't want to be coughing on people.
You've been sucking Zindu's cock or smoking some dry dank?
Look, Zindu is fucking gone, okay? I fired him. He's not come back to the sewer ever. You'll never hear Zindu again in your entire life. Okay?
Oh, well, that sucks. Send him my address. I'll mail you a business card.
What do you like Zindu?
Oh, man. That guy has warts. I mean, dicks everywhere.
Huh. I bet you. You know what, caller?
Yo.
You like Zindu, huh?
I mean, I prefer,
Bye, Zindu. The Hindus have been trying to sneak into the sewers in all different sorts of fucking ways lately, and I'm not having it. I'm not having that shit. All right, let's play some music right now. I gotta use the bathroom. We got Brass Rave by Federico Miculio. We'll be right back with some spooky poetry. Who is it? Mystery Man? Diane? Who did the spooky poetry? Did you do it? Yeah, we'll be right back. Sorry for that. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. All right. I think it's all out of me. There we go. Majorette is the name of the car company, everybody. I knew you were clamoring for it. You're like, what is the name of the Matchbox is the cheapest. Hot Wheels has the best speed. and Majorette. M-A-J, or is it Majorette? M-A-J-O-R-E-T-T-E. The doors on Majorette cars open up on those little 164ths. If you want a little car that's doors open, go for them. Secondly, it was Mike Crotch that told me about the Birds rally that I think I missed. I probably missed it. And also, it looks like there's a whole bunch of chatter in the No Agenda Social about how I could fix my RSS feed, and I'll try it out. It looks like Servo might be onto something. I do have that tag in there. I do have podcast images source set, but I changed the number to 2000 because I think that's what No Agenda had. But I do have the 256 sized stuff in there as well, so I'll try that. And maybe I have to put it after the iTunes category comedy, which is the last thing inside of the. That's so annoying. I wish what. I'm sure. I'm just dumb. I'm not a good coder. I remember at one point I wanted to be a website designer, and the more I did website design, the more I fucking hate it. It's just there's too many too many damn browsers. That's why you need a like the WW3, W3. What is it? The WW3. It's great because they do you need consortiums. I don't fucking know what they're called. Yeah, I'll fix this. I'll get it working. I'll get it working. I have iTunes. I do have podcast images in there. I'll prove it to you. Line number 18, podcast images, source set, HTTP, Nick the Rat, radio covers, blah, blah, blah. But I have it as 2000W. And that is after iTunes owner and image. I got it all. I got it all in there, man. Line number 18 in my RSS feed. I don't know why that would matter if it came after iTunes category. But maybe the 2000 is wrong. Maybe it should be, maybe instead of having the full size, I could change it to the small size. Because I put the full size JPEG for cover at 2000. And I also have the small size at 256. Don't know. But what I do know is we have more voicemails. We didn't even play any of this spooky, scary poetry. It's already 12:40 in the morning. Late night warriors, God bless you. Let's listen to a voicemail.
Hi again, Nick. Yeah, it's me again. I got a more of the joke. It's actually like a multi-part joke, so hang on. Buckle up and pump the brakes, as Dvorak said. Well, what do you call a cow with two legs? Lean beef.
That's only if they're on the same side. Yeah, line 18 in the RSS feed. Check it out. I have podcast images. Lean beef. We already got that joke there. Let's fucking listen to a poem here. Nothing is scarier than listening to poetry on Halloween. There's man, I got so many more movies to review. I watched like 4 or 5 movies. Halloween Ends, Pearl, Deadstream. I watched 3 movies. We're gonna listen to a poem. A poem. Is Mystery Man? Who is the? Fine. Let's just play. Let's go to the poem. We'll be right back. We're gonna listen to a poem for Halloween. I hope you all strapped in and are ready for a fucking poem. It's probably gonna be scary. Probably gonna be scary. Let's go to the woods and listen to a poem.
Hey everybody, happy Halloween. Yeah, you know who it is. It's your unfriendly neighborhood
fuck?
space alien news reporting, currently on vacation for the past I don't know how fucking long. Zindu! Come to you for the Dark Sewer Scare Network. Now, this is the scary edition of the Zindu show. Basically, there is no news once again because all the news is basically made up by some fucking algorithm and some nerd in a lab coat saying that he knows what's the fucking truth and you're an idiot if you don't believe him. And if you do question his nerdiness, well then go fuck yourself. So tonight, since we're not doing news, I thought I'd maybe stop by the sewer a little bit and maybe read a couple of Edgar Allan Poe poems. Isn't that nice? Isn't that fucking nice? It's like a little treat, a little trick or treat from your friend Zindu here. Now, let's see here. Let me go through my big book of Edgar Allan Poe and fucking grab this one here. This looks like a scary one. This one's called Spirits of the Dead. Fucking dead, man. Fucking spirits. Here we go. All right. Let me steal some Nick's beer. I can drink this down. Gotta get ready.
I'm going to
Gotta get ready to do this fucking poem.
Fuck.
You can't just fucking read poetry and not.
It's like I didn't buy a
drunk.
4-pack.
Like fucking poetry's. I used to think, poetry was easy to write, and yeah, it really is. You just gotta fucking make it little. You write a couple little sentences. I'm surprised there hasn't been any AI poets out there, because AI writes retarded shit, and it's basically like what a poet would write. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's really short, so I'm sure an AI could whip out some poetry. Maybe I'll try to whip out my robot girlfriend later and see if she can make an Edgar Allan Poe poem, and we'll see how that goes. But anyway. Spirits of the Dead. Sorry, a little intoxicated here. Thy soul shall find itself alone, mid dark thoughts of the grey tombstone, not one of all the crowd to pry into thine hour of secrecy. See, it says secrecy, but I made it secrecy to rhyme with the pry. I don't know what Edgar Allan Poe is doing, but he's obviously a shitty poet. I should go back in time and teach him a thing or two about what a real poet is about here. Let's see, it's part 2 of this here creepy fucking Halloween special poetry reading by Zindu. Be silent in that solitude, which is not loneliness, for then the spirits of the dead who stood in life before thee are again in death around thee, and their will shall overshadow thee. Be still. Now, that wasn't so bad, that part. All right, let's read part 3 of Spirits of the Dead, Edgar Allan Poe, Dark Sewer Network, Sewer Chat, hashtag go suck my dick. The night, though clear, shall frown, and the stars shall not look down. And wait, I fucked that up. All right, can we retake that? All right, who's editing this sound clip? Take that out. I want to sound like a fucking jerk off. And the stars shall look not down from their high thrones in the heaven with light like hope to mortals given by their red orbs without beam to thy weariness shall seem as a burning and a fever which could cling to thee forever. See, it says ever there, but I said ever because that just sounds fucking better, Edgar. Edgar, I don't know what you're doing, but this sounds like you might have an STD or something here. All right, part 4. Now our thoughts thou shalt not banish. Now our visions near to vanish. From thy spirit shall they pass. Oh my God, look at that fat ass. No, it says, okay, sorry about that. No more like dewdrops from the grass. Part 5 here. All right, we're almost done. I'm gonna get paid for this shit, right? Diane, make sure those checks get written out to me. I'm fucking doing work here for the show, and I need to get paid. Nick's getting all that big-ass PayPal fucking donation money and Twitch Bezos bucks and all that other bullshit, and I'm out here, I'm fucking sucking dick for peanuts, okay? All right, here, part 5. The breeze, the breath of God is still, and the mist upon the hill. Shadowy, yet unbroken, is a symbol and a token. You know, talk about token. Where's that joint? I'm gonna fucking light this here. Yeah, Nick, I hope you don't mind this. Smoking all your drugs, drinking all your beer. Yeah. It's a trick or treat for me, baby. All right. How it hangs upon the trees. I smoked up all of Nick's fucking weed. A mystery of mysteries. All right. Well, you know. I'll be back throughout the night to read you some more fucking Edgar Allan Poe, so you could get in the mood. I know you like to get in the mood, everybody. Get in the mood for Halloween. I want you to go around lighting candles and setting your house on fire, and just actually, you don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want to get sued anymore. I'm fucking sick of getting sued. Anyway, my name is Zindu. I'll be back later with more Halloween poetry from Edgar Allan Poe.
Caller? How old to you, caller? You sound like your phone fell in the toilet. Caller, no, sir, this sounds horrible, caller. What's going on with your phone call? There you go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. Maybe I just wasn't talking into it right.
Wait a second.
Anyway.
Wait. This is Stillwater.
Wait, what?
From Spearfish.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Oh my goodness. It's been a good Octoberween. I mean, they should just make all of October Halloween, and we should just rename it Octoberween.
I stretched to September. I made September Halloween too.
Yeah, that's a good call. I agree,
You can't go to November because there's no more leaves.
Well, Halloween really should be like all of autumn, that whole season, And in a way, like, okay, so
true. All autumn.
Back in the old country, the spooky stories were really saved for the Christmas time or around Yule. And it was because in Scandinavia, that was the darkest time of the year where the longest nights happened, And so they would tell spooky stories in the night,
Well, they wanted to pray to their deceased so they could live through the winter.
Yeah, that was a part of it. But it was also, there's just something fun about telling ghost stories around a campfire or around a hearth even, that is pretty fun too. If you know someone with a fireplace, that's basically what a fireplace is, like the
a hearth. I thought you said a hearse.
A hearth, yes. I'm like in the World of Warcraft, you use your hearthstone to go back to whatever fireplace is your home.
Stillwater.
Yeah.
You probably have. Do you have any spooky stories or or Halloween
yes, I
events
do.
that you've enjoyed?
Well, right now I haven't gone and done this yet, but they have corn mazes available for children now, and so like people with kids can go to the corn maze, and it's like these farmers will make these
That's where they lose
mazes
kids, right?
and
They make
crazy
corn mazes
designs
so you could
in the
like
corn.
you'd be like, little Billy,
Yeah.
go in the corn maze, and then you run away, and they disappear. It's
Well,
like, it's a
no,
way to get rid of your
it's
kids, right?
well, it's a good way to distract them for a while.
Yeah, well,
some of the
children of the
really good
corn.
ones will like. Oh, don't get Stephen King on me. I was just describing the thing. Oh my God, that's a great movie. Great, and then it's old and weird and therefore awesome.
Stephen King wanted to do Children of the Corn versus Predator.
Ooh,
That
okay.
would be interesting.
Oh, I would. I don't know if I would like it, but I would definitely watch it at least twice.
Were the Children of the Corn? I don't remember. Were they aliens or were they possessed children by the cornfield? Do you remember that?
Oh, it was they were worshiping some sort of entity that they referred to as he who walks behind the rows, as in walking behind the rows of corn.
Oh, so
and so there was the Isaac character who was like the cult leader, and then there was the second in command that was Mordecai, and God, that fucking kid had a weird mouth. Oh my gosh. Anyway, everyone should go watch this movie. It's from like the 70s. It's fucking awesome.
Was Christopher Reeves in it?
Huh?
Christopher Reeves was in it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember. Because like whenever I watched a lot when I was in middle school, and I didn't look at the credits a whole bunch. But I do know that this franchise had like 6 or 7 or 8 sequels. Yeah, the other sequels, like especially when you get into the later ones, those ones suck. They suck so hard that you'll laugh your ass off all throughout. It's hilarious. It's great.
Wait, which one makes me laugh? What?
Oh yeah, pretty much any of the Children of the Corn movies after the second one are so bad. That's good.
Wait, they made they made 2?
Oh, they made a bunch of them. They made like at least half a dozen of them. Like in the third one, a couple from New York, that's your neck of the woods. They adopted some kids for that. All they know is that they suffered some sort of trauma. Well, they came from the town of Gatlin, which means that they were part of this cult because they were children, and they like how this monster manifests in New York City is like these kids grow a cornfield on top of one of the apartment buildings.
What? Really?
It's so stupid. It's just as stupid as it sounds. It's great.
That's incredible. Apparently,
Oh, I know, right?
I'm a tard. I'm thinking about Village of the Damned in 1995 had Christopher Reeves, but I could have sworn.
Oh yeah.
That was Children
Yeah, I
of
was
the Corn.
gonna say, that was before Christopher Reeves became Christopher Not Walking.
Hmm.
What, too soon? Anyway,
no.
yeah, so Children of the Corn, that's a great franchise. Everyone should check it out. It's the first one's great, the second one's okay, and then the rest is just pure schlock.
Holy crap!
So if you like a good, healthy scoop of schlock with your spooky stories, check it out. It's great.
Wait a second. Is that the You're Killing Me Smalls from the Sandlot in part 4? Yeah, look at that.
I actually didn't see part 4. Or maybe I did, but I can't remember it.
Holy shit, there's so many of them. 1984, 1992, 1995, 96, 98, 99, 2001, 2011, 2020, Children of the Corn. Holy.
I haven't seen the 2021, but oh my gosh. Yeah, it's ridiculous how many of these movies there are. And it all started from a short story by Stephen King.
Which one has the
clues
apartment
us into
building
the
with
clear
the corn?
fact that the fact that this one short story that sprang a fuck ton of movies clearly proves or is at least evidence to my theory that Stephen King is OP as fuck and someone should put a stop to him.
Well, I think he did. I think
That's
he stopped
just my
himself.
theory.
I think Kronos stopped. But then his kid is continuing on with it.
Yeah. Oh, actually, he's a really good writer. Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good. I hope that he can one day write a short story that becomes a really good movie and then spawns a whole series of really schlocky movies after that. I mean, if you're gonna be a successful American writer, you don't want to go the George R.R. Martin route. You want to go the Stephen King route, where a random short story from your early years spawns a whole slew of schlock level movies.
The Candy Corn Maze. Have you ever seen a Creep Show?
Yes. Oh, that's a good one.
Stephen King was in
Creep Show. He was in that. So was Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
As a psychopath,
Yeah.
dude, that was crazy. Yeah.
That was a great movie. He was phenomenal in that. I was like, oh, I never imagined him as a villain, but he does it quite well.
Because he was a horrible person, but he played it off as like, hey, I'm just having a good time. It was...
Yeah, which is how psychopaths do it in real life, I'm told.
Have you seen any horror movies lately that you've enjoyed?
Yes. One of the local watering holes, like I like to go to that bar, like when it's kind of chill, like during the day, where you'll get a couple old timers or some servers or cooks or barkeeps that just want a quick one before work, but usually no one else. And so I'll watch horror movies with these bartenders that work there because sometimes I'm the only one there.
And that is so fucking cool, man. Just sitting there watching a horror movie at a bar. Yeah, count me in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's amazing. They're like, we're technically supposed to keep it on Sports Channel, but since it's just you and me and probably no one else is going to come in, let's watch Freddy versus Jason.
Yes.
Yeah. Or it'll be like, hey, why don't we watch Pet Cemetery? Or how about The Conjuring? Conjuring 2. Fuck it. Let's see how many we can squeeze in here before it gets busy.
Is this like a typical sports bar where there's like 30 screens with all different sports on every different screen?
Yes.
So do they put the movie on one screen or on all of them?
Well, there's just one screen that has the
sound.
Like, well, not the sound so much as where every barkeep put their their accounts, like their Amazon account, their Hulu account, their HBO Max account, and so like they all kind of share between them at the bar, and so it's been amazing. I get to pick of the litter, and so I've been watching a lot of horror movies.
So what's the last good one you've seen?
The last one that I watched, that was Freddy versus Jason.
Oh, yeah?
And then before that, we watched the original Poltergeist. That was one of those cursed movies.
That's it. Didn't somebody die during the filming of it or something?
It was like really soon after, but the rumor is that the reason why the cast was so cursed was because in that scene at the very end where those skeletons come up from the pool area.
Yeah, that was fucking
those
great.
were not props. Those were real dead human bodies.
Yeah, really?
That's how the story goes, at least.
I also heard the girl in that movie was like sexually abused by people too. I don't know if
Well, and I think she died quite young too.
Yeah, I heard they killed her. I think Steven Spielberg killed. Allegedly. I heard a lot of fucked up shit about that movie.
Yeah, because it was one of those cursed movies. And then before that, today we watched The Omen.
Ooh.
Which is another cursed movie. But fun fact, the guy who plays the priest in that movie also played the second Doctor in the very famous BBC series Doctor Who.
Doctor what?
That's close enough.
Wait, I heard the new Doctor Who the show is like on different network. There's like some controversy going on. With that right now.
Oh, it's because the writing on it got really bad at the exact same time that they decided to make the Doctor a lady.
Well, it's the writing for a lot of shit got really bad lately.
Yeah, I've noticed too. Oh,
Star Trek,
apparently
Picard.
She-Hulk was really bad.
Oh, well, actually, I didn't not. I liked She-Hulk. Did you watch it?
No, I just heard from other people, like, because I'm kind of the type of person that I don't like to go into a series or movies unless I hear from like a legit fan first, and if they tell me that it sucks and don't watch it, I'm like, okay, I don't need to waste my time on that.
For me, for She-Hulk, the worst thing was during the first episode, there was horrible. Hold on.
There was horrible what?
There was horrible editing during a fight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it didn't make any sense.
But
the rest of the show, it was dumb. But
post-production.
I do not like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think it's stupid as shit. And this show is basically saying it's stupid as shit. And that's why I like the show.
Phase 1 and 2 was really fun for like the old school comic book crowd, because they were like, oh, we're finally seeing characters on the big screen that we never thought would happen, you know.
And it made a lot of money. And then Disney
I had a
bought
buddy
it,
who's I had a buddy whose dad used to run a local comic book shop here, and I watched the Avengers movie with him, and he lost his shit when they revealed Vision. And he was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that they would make him a character. He's so crazy cool. You know, and it was like fun at first. And now that the writing is no good, and the actors are toxic sometimes. I mean, some of them I like, but like if they're like Brie Larson, when Captain Marvel didn't do very good and got some flack, she turned on the fans, of course, and it's like, oh, I really wanted to like you, but
never meet your heroes,
or even look at their Twitter.
I was just talking to Nicolas Cage. I hate that guy now.
You know what? I love hating him though.
He took all my donation money.
Well, I mean, you can steal it back, right?
Well, yeah, I'm probably going to hire him to steal it back from himself. Might work.
You know, he might do it.
He will.
He says yes to just about every job offer he gets.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. He's one of those guys where even in a terrible movie, he's great in it.
Do you like the Halloween movies?
Of course.
Did you see Halloween Ends?
I did not, because all of the horror buffs in my life who did see it told me not to.
Did you see?
Apparently, even Michael Myers didn't even get the most kills in that movie, and I'm like, no, fuck that.
That's why the movie was good. Did you see?
What?
Did you see,
you liked it?
I actually liked Halloween Ends.
Oh,
I liked it.
You're the first horror buff that I've talked to who actually really liked it.
Did you see Halloween Kills, the one that came out last year?
I
I
can't remember if I've seen that one or not.
That was a steaming pile of dog shit. Okay, look. Halloween Kills had I thought it was like one good scene, but it was so stupid. It was like, evil dies tonight. There was no story behind it. Now, did you ever see Halloween 3, or do you know about it? Like Michael Myers wasn't even in that?
Yeah. That was the one where it was like a cult that was gonna do a thing with the mask.
There was the Silver Shamrock Company. They got a piece of the what are those? The Stonehenge. They took a rock from Stonehenge, and they unlocked the magical power, and they put it into these Halloween masks that was making kids die. I thought it was fucking great. There was titties in it, and it was good. There was no Michael Myers.
No, I actually really like that one too.
Michael Myers isn't even in it. How could you like it?
Well, technically he was in it. They showed an ad for
Halloween
Halloween on one of the TVs. So technically he is in it, but in a weird off-branch kind of way.
Halloween Ends was going to relate back to Halloween 3, which they should have done.
Okay.
It had a story. It had a story. I don't care. I don't care how long Michael Myers is in it. I don't give a fuck about it. Michael Myers' lore is stupid. It's fucking dumb.
No, I was talking about the lore of that cult, because like the reason that Michael Myers kept coming back later was because of the thorn rune that they etched on him early on. So there's like the lore I'm talking about is this cult has been planning a sort of mayhem thing, and Michael Myers was just a part of it.
Project Mayhem?
Yeah. I mean, like, that kind of makes it cool.
Caller, you're in the toilet again.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
All right, is that better?
That is better.
All right. Fantastic. All right.
Michael Myers wasn't even called Michael Myers in the first movie.
Really?
He was just the shape. Huh. They called him the Shape.
Huh. I guess I never paid that close attention to the first movie.
Well, yeah, and that was my favorite one. The Halloween one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great movie, but every Halloween after that just it aped off of that. It's just like, ooh,
it just wasn't as good. It just wasn't as good. They never captured the greatness of the first one. It kind of what happened to Friday the 13th as well.
All these movies got stale after a while because it depends on the story. It doesn't matter if there was like the Shippy Captain character. If there was like a movie about Freddy Krueger, but Freddy Krueger was never in it, but the acting and the story was really good. Like, my kid died. I found him in his bed and his legs were ripped off. I'll fucking watch it and enjoy it.
Well, how would you make a Nightmare on Elm Street movie without Freddy Krueger?
You could do it. You could have just kids dying in horrific ways while the parents wake up. Somebody gets blamed for it. There'll be a scapegoat or red herring. And then some kids will do research and find out the history of Freddy Krueger, but they won't know if it really happened. And then they'll just be like, "Oh, what if?" You can make a movie that's good, and you don't. It's just as long as the writing is good, it doesn't matter.
Okay, I think I figured out how you could do a plot for that kind of movie. Instead of Freddy Krueger making killing people in nightmares. You could set up like that there's so much emotional toxicity amongst teenagers that the negativity manifests as dreams that can actually kill you in real life.
And then you could even morph it into maybe like something like a pill, like a sleeping pill. Kids are taking these new pills to go to sleep, and it's making them kill people, and they think it might be Freddy Krueger, but it might be a pill or...
Okay, or there is an app that you can get, or like a YouTube channel or video that's supposed to induce sleep, and it does that for a little while, and then once you're asleep, it starts. There's like a voice in the background that's speaking evil spells while you're sleeping, and so then that's when your dreams start to turn against you.
Or
and that gives it like a conspiracy angle.
They find
like that would be a really interesting horror movie, because like that would be something that would affect not just one town but everywhere.
Yeah,
like literally all over the globe. And then suddenly it becomes cosmic horror.
And it's different. It's different. It's not the same thing you've seen 100 times.
Hey, Hollywood execs, call Nick the Rat. He's got a great idea for a movie.
Call Stillwater first. He has the second, or the first, or the second first.
They don't know my number.
Your number's right here. It's what's that?
Okay, bye.
People Are Strange by Ape Giblin.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down, when you're strange. Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange. When you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down, when you're strange. Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange. When you're strange. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange.
Well, that was a short song. Sometimes you need more than just fan service. You need a story. Like, sure, maybe Halloween Ends didn't have Jason in it. Oh, remake the movie. I want to see more Jason. How many times do you need to see Jason versus Laurie Strode? How about you use Jason as a pawn in the movie, as something else? It was focused. The movie was focused on evil. That's what Halloween is all about. It's about the evil within an area, a town that's turned rotten. It was interesting until they made it into Laurie Strodever's fucking Michael Myers again. Whatever the fuck I was saying. I might have said Jason. I don't know. Yeah, it all blends together because they keep repeating themselves. That's why the new Predator movie was good. It was like everybody's like, put the Predator in a different time period. They did that and it worked. Halloween's about evil. It's not really about Michael Myers. Sure, he's the mascot for it, but it's just have a good story, people. You just need a good story, and that movie did it well. It did. It wasn't just it just wasn't old Michael Myers. Who is this guy killing people? It was like, what's going on here? What's going on in this town? It's cool shit. I liked it. I did. I thought it was good.
Remember when you were on the Roseanne and you
no.
there was you had some weight loss thing and then you just said fuck it, I'll keep the money.
I've done it so much.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say fuck it, I'll keep the money.
No, but to yourself, you're like fuck it, I'll keep the money. And if they say
I
anything,
didn't say that to myself.
or to me, somebody, you said, that's what you told me. You said, fuck it, man, I'm keeping the money, and if they come after me, I'll just say the product doesn't work. That's brilliant.
I did? No.
I think so. Remember Roseanne?
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
That was fucking awesome.
Wasn't that fucking awesome?
That was the greatest.
Okay, next time Kanye's going off on himself, I'm telling you, just close your eyes, forget it's him, and really listen to what is coming out of this guy's mouth. He says shit like, I'm a genius. I'm a god. I'm Shakespeare. My biggest regret is I'll never get to see myself perform live. That's a direct quote. My biggest regret is I'll never get to see myself perform live. Dude, you put that ego in a white dude that is, ich bin einen in der Streisen. What's the Blitzkrieg? What's a superior race? Vienna will return to Deutschland first.
Joaquin Phoenix is nominated for Inherent Vice, but obviously he isn't here tonight because he has said publicly that award shows are, quote, total and utter bullshit. Oh, hey, Joaquin. There he is.
Okay, everybody.
Line up.
Yeah. As long as you have billions of live sperm circulating throughout this whole society, attempts at birth control are ridiculous. It's like bailing out the tub without turning off the faucet. So my proposal is all males at puberty would be vasectomized reversibly. And that operation is now quite reversible. Now, it would be reversed under the following conditions, that when this young man grows to a point of maturity where he's able to attract a young lady, and if this woman will sign an affidavit that she is ready, willing, and able to bear that man's child, then he can have the operation reversed. Then that makes fatherhood voluntary, not just motherhood. And I'm all for voluntary fatherhood. Now, of course, this this proposal raises serious issues of civil rights. Libertarians love it. No, I've been amused. I really have been amused.
It's a good idea.
I printed a little version of this, and the thing that I found entertaining was that the very same liberal males who are all for women having any amount, unlimited surgery, unlimited abortion, unlimited surgery to control their reproductive faculties. These same guys who were all for women's rights to abortion suddenly got into dreadful anxiety states and were too polite to clutch at their crotches, but just really anxious. What? Me? A surgeon's knife? Me? You know, anxiety. Okay. So I have found that the response to that is interesting. I think there are better ways to go, but nevertheless, let's just circulate that around. It doesn't hurt.
Seems to me you're just plain scared.
Yes. Yeah, I am. I met him 15 years ago. I was told there was nothing left. No reason, no conscience, no understanding, and even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of good or evil, right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. I spent 8 years trying to reach him, and then another 7 trying to keep him locked up, because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil.
Bryce, how do you spend Halloween?
Well, I guess I spend it like most other parents in the United States. I stand by the door with a large sack full of jelly beans and candy ready to get rid of the kids by trick or treat.
Well, you're described as a very fine actor, yet you ham it up a lot in horror pictures.
Well, I don't think that's so bad. As a matter of fact, most of the horror pictures I've made have been based on the writings of one of the greatest American writers, Edgar Allan Poe. And they are, shall we say, baroque. I wouldn't quite say they were hammy.
Now that you're in Toronto, do you find anything particularly scary here?
In Toronto? Just the traffic. That's scary all over the world. Of course, I come from Los Angeles where we invented it, so I don't know why I should be scared by Toronto traffic, except there's something pretty frightening about that way in from the airport.
Well, you played in a lot of horror films. Does playing the role of a vampire or werewolf bother you in real life?
Well, not at all. I don't think that anybody else has shorter teeth than I do you? They're wearing them long this year.
Berlin publicized that proposal. We've also publicized the Committee for the Preservation of the Unborn, which is a group up in Seattle, which is trying to raise public interest and consciousness and trying to get funds to make fetal transplant an easy operation. It's very difficult, almost impossible now, but it's medically feasible. If we had the research, it could be, we could have that as a regular procedure within 5 years, let's say. And this seems to be the method of choice to settle the abortion dispute, because the anti-abortion movement is not, strangely enough, it's not all men. There are a bunch of women in the anti-abortion movement. I don't know why.
Oh, lots of them.
But they're there.
Well,
and so this gives them a chance to do something rather than just walk around with picket signs or block the entrances to hospitals.
No, but you see,
these
you
women
missed.
Could I finish the thought?
Yes, you can
before
finish.
you
Yes,
interrupt?
I will. Restrain myself.
These women will no longer have to just block hospitals and get arrested. They could accept the transplanted fetuses, or feti, whatever the word is, into their wombs, and so an abortion would not be a death. You remove the fetus from one womb, you put it in another. And this group up in Seattle has been terribly disillusioned. They've been publicizing this like mad. I gave them all the publicity I could. And none of the women in the anti-abortion movement has yet spoken out and said, I want one of the fetuses as soon as they can be transplanted. I don't know what's wrong with them. But I think when we publicize the idea enough, there are plenty of good Christian ladies in this society, especially in Ladies Against Women, you know, that organization that opposes women's lib. Ladies Against Women. I think there's enough of them in there that we will get a lot of wombs being offered to receive these unwanted, I said fetuses, which shows how their propaganda gets to us. I didn't say children. These embryos, most aborted entities are embryos. They're not even fetuses yet. But the anti-abortion people insist on calling them children even before they become fetuses. But anyway, these embryos could be transplanted to the people who think, like the Monty Python group, every sperm is sacred, every sperm is good, every sperm is needed in your neighborhood. And so this is you see, we're trying to work out alternatives instead of the either-or of the pro-choice and the anti-choice, we're trying to find technologically feasible alternatives. This is not only gunso sociology, it's guerrilla futurism.
Amen, brother. Amen.
It's the horror of Halloween. It's WCW like you've never seen. The man becomes the monster when the immortal Hulk Hogan and the mysterious giant lock up in a sumo monster truck match. Then the monster becomes the man when these two colossal forces bring it to the ring for the World Heavyweight title. WCW presents Halloween Havoc. Sunday, October 29th. Live and only on pay-per-view.
I've always had trouble falling asleep and staying asleep. You know, insomnia. But then I found Quvivic, an FDA-approved medication for adults with insomnia. And I'm glad I found it. You wouldn't believe some of the things people suggested to help me sleep. Nature sounds, no thanks. My friend's white noise idea, nope. And I'm not counting sheep. Not on the carpet. Insomnia can impact both my days and my nights, so I know how important a good night's sleep is. That's why I take Quvivic nightly. Quvivic can help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. And more sleep at night may mean feeling less tired during the day.
Maybe I should tell them how it works, Dave? Quvivic works differently than medication you may have taken in the past. Quvivic is thought to target one of the biological causes of insomnia, overactive wake signals. Do not take Quvivic if you have narcolepsy. Don't drink alcohol while taking Quvivic or drive or operate heavy machinery until you feel fully alert. Quvivic may cause temporary inability to move or talk or hallucinations while falling asleep or waking up. Quvivic may cause sleepiness during the day. Quvivic may lead to doing activities while not fully awake that you don't remember the next day, like walking, driving, and making or eating food. Worsening depression, including suicidal thoughts, may occur. Most common side effects are headaches and sleepiness.
It's Quvivic. Ask your doctor if it's right for you. You wouldn't believe some of the things people suggested to help me sleep.
Quvivic may cause temporary inability to move or talk or hallucinations while falling asleep or waking up. Quvivic may cause sleepiness during the day. Quvivic may lead to doing activities while not fully awake that you don't remember the next day, like walking, driving, and making or eating food. Worsening depression, including suicidal thoughts, may occur. Most common side effects are headaches and sleepiness.
Quvivic may cause temporary inability to move or talk or hallucinations while falling asleep or waking up. Quvivic may cause sleepiness during the day. Quvivic may lead to doing activities while not fully awake that you don't remember the next day, like walking, driving, and making or eating food. Worsening depression, including suicidal thoughts, may occur. Most common side effects are headaches and sleepiness.
Go fuck yourself!
Okay, good. Great, enough running. Okay, stop. No more running, please. Think dancing. Dancing? Yes, dancing. I'd like to see you dance. Oh, okay, but it's $50 extra.
Religion was supposed to unite humankind in harmony and bland smiling, but it had mainly succeeded in tearing it apart like a bear in a maternity ward.
Why this girl, it makes no sense.
I think that the point is to make us despair. To see ourselves as animal and ugly. To reject the possibility that God could love us.
The thing about it being Adidas is like, I could literally say anti-Semitic shit and they can't drop me. I could say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me. Now what?
New this morning, Adidas has now officially severed ties with Kanye West, who of course legally changed his name to Ye. The German sportswear company is the latest brand to distance itself from him after a series of offensive anti-Semitic comments.
I have maybe 4 or 5. I have The Devil Rides Out, first edition, signed to me by Dennis Wheatley. There's a book just come out about him called The Devil is a Gentleman. And I have met people who claimed to be Satanists, who claimed to be involved with black magic, who claimed that they not only knew a lot about it, but as I said, I've certainly never been involved, and I warn all of you, never, never, never. You will not only lose your mind, you lose your soul. I don't have a big library in the account, no. I know, look, the internet and the media, if they can't think of something to do, they invent it. If they can't think of something to say, they invent it. I don't know who thought that one up. Looks good in print, I suppose, but it's not true.
I wonder if you'd believe this as a solution to the Aboriginal problem. Herd the worst of the Aborigines into one area and put a chemical in their water that sent them sterile. In time, there'd be none of them left. Well, that solution has been put forward by none other than one of the Premier's closest friends, West Australian mining magnate Lang Hancock.
Those that have been assimilated into earning good living or earning wages amongst the civilised areas, that have been accepted into society, and they have accepted society and can handle society, I'd leave them well alone. The ones that are no good to themselves and can't accept things, the half-caste, and this is where most of the trouble comes, I would dope the water up so that they were sterile and would breed themselves out in the future, and that would solve the problem.
The do-gooders came along, and these bureaucrats and the rest of them who write great theses on things down south about problems in the north, and they decided that they better go and civilise these savages of ours. So they brought them into the towns, threw them in amongst the people, and they closed their eyes and shut their eyes to the problems that confront the white population.
There's no way in the world that I am happy with the fact that money is being lent to Aborigines at 2% to build houses when our young people have got to pay 14 and 15% to build a house, and they've got to work their guts out and pay tax to get it. The Aborigines are getting absolutely total help from not only the federal government, the Queensland government. Now, I wouldn't mind, Philip, if it was just the true Aborigine, but there are so many hybrids, and they are nearly white, and this is where it hurts me.
White men think that land, no matter how sacred it is to us, can be destroyed for money. The greatest threat to the survival of our culture comes from the multinational mining companies. These companies have discovered wealth and profits under the last areas of Australia which we hold. This is the Comalco bauxite mine at Weipa, on Aboriginal land. The mining company pays us no royalties, and they accept no responsibility for the terrible impact they have had on the Aboriginal people here.
You're a pinnacle, we got nothing now.
Happy Halloween, darling.
What is it?
A deja vu is usually a glitch in the Matrix. What did you just say?
Ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Nick's a rat!
Thank you, Fletcher. Hog story. Yeah, my throat's beat up. It's fine. Oh wow, look at this shit. If you're not watching the video, you're missing out on not too much. And if you're listening to the audio, I'm sorry. I wonder if my audio could sound better if I do this. Hold on, let's try it. You know, this might break everything. This might fucking ruin. This might. But I'm gonna try to do it. Whoa! Did that just do something already? Now I sound louder to myself here. I can't even fucking find it though. Wait, I don't think it worked. Oh no, it's running. There it goes. And this is running too. Okay. Do I sound better? I don't know if I sound better now. MCAT. Come on, bruh. Ducky. Does I sound better now? Should I be running this filter consistently? Oh man, I could use you guys as test dummies. Happy Halloween, test dummy. Dumaz. Y'all my dumaz now. Does this sound good? Or did I sound better before? I don't know. Or can pooch air. Or how about now? Do I sound good now? I sound the same. I don't sound the same now, do I? I definitely did not sound the same after that. This is Shep's omni-channel voice filters. I sound different now, though, right? Yeah, well, it seems good to me. Seems good doesn't mean I sounded better before or I sound better now. All right.
Yeah, got another one for you. Last one. What do you call a cow with one leg? Nope, wrong. Steak. 'Cause steak. You get it.
Everybody, this is Zindu coming back to you with some fucking bullshit to get you in the mood for Halloween. Now I want you to grab your nipples while I read this one to you and pretend your genitalia is inside of a nice warm pumpkin and get ready for this one. This is called A Dream Within a Dream. This sounds like some Freddy Krueger shit right here. It's like when you wake. Is this the poem that got all those dumb movies made? Like, oh, you woke up to his dream. Oh, I was still in a fucking dream. Oh, yeah. I had a dream the other night where I was like looking down and I was fat and disgusting. And I was like, wait a sec, this is a fucking dream. But then I looked at my arms and there was warts all over them. And then I started getting scared. And then my mom came in wearing my dad's clothes. And I was like, oh, fuck, this shit's real. And then luckily I woke up. But anyway, let's read A Dream Within a Dream. Here we go.
take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow, you are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. I'm trying to fucking spice it up. This sounds like a really boring poem, Edgar. I don't know what you were doing on. You wrote this one on the toilet, didn't you? Yet if hope has flown away in the night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is therefore the less gone. All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. Actually, this is kind of getting now it's starting to make sense. Hold on, let me get some more of Nick's fucking beer here. He's going to have nothing left for the show. Yeah, whatever. He should drink less anyway. I listen to his podcast. It sounds like he's fucking passing out sometimes. Nick, you need to take some Adderall or some shit. I know there's a shortage, but I got a guy in China. Packs it full of fentanyl anyway, so it'll really help you out. Just give me a call after the show. Anyway, let's see here. Let me drink this beer. I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep. This is not a fucking she shanty, is it? No, okay, let me get back into spooky mode. This is Halloween. It's not fucking I'm on a boat here. All right, here we go. While I weep, oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Oh God, can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? You're probably listening to this right now and you're like, is this fucking real? Is this really a fucking, is this real? But most times I put on fucking podcasts and stuff. It's just like somebody talking in like, this is my opinion, some fucking bullshit. And then you listen to Nick the Rat Show and it's like, what the fuck is this? Is this real or is this just a dream? I don't know. But I'll be back later to pinch you in your fucking anus to make you wake up, say have a little bit more Halloween fun this Halloween on Nick the Rat Radio. And I'm Zindu, the fucking reading poetry by Edgar Allan Poe. Nick, hello, it's Nick Cage. Yeah, well, I mean, Nicholas Ford Coppola. How are you? Let's go on an adventure. Let's steal some cars, Nick. How would you feel about, wearing Angelina Jolie's clothes? How about that? I could look at that for a long time, Nick. Yeah, so, I don't know, are there any important documents that we could deal together? Maybe some lost NASA tapes, or perhaps we could go inside the hollow earth. Inside the hollow earth, do you sink toward the core, or does gravity reverse to push you against the inside of the crust? How does it work down there? We should go together. I think the only way ends in the poles, and North Pole, South Pole, either way you go, Nick, it's cold. Do you have any extra fur? Might need it. I need you, Nick. This is Nicholas Ford Coppola, by the way. Okay. Ever tell you about the time I hosted Saturday Night Live? Directly after Steven Seagal, and that's one hell of a way to get an ego boost right there. Watching Steven Seagal attempt to act like a normal person.
Liquid courage.
I'm pretty normal yet distinct. Still wanna stick that stamped in ink. People wanted all that kitchen sink. I just wanna live, don't want to think. Try to shut it down, find weakest link. Trying to take a break, ambition shrinks. PBER, yeah, that's my drink. PBER, ice cold, no rink. It's going down like a slinky on a staircase. When I'm on a roll, I just go, it ain't a fair race. I got lots to go around, yeah, I could share weight. Pound a couple sips, now I'm dry like a hair flake. What? Fill it up, fill it up, fill it. Yeah. Just warming up, no skillet. Feeling advanced, no fillers.
Refrigeration.
Feeling like the chillest. Made it through the week, so now it's back to the default. Yeah, I hit it hard tonight, tomorrow me feels the assault. But that's fine, yeah. Sometimes it's just worth it. I work hard, yeah. Sometimes I deserve it. Treat myself, yeah. Use it to feel nourished. Spend some time doing me, just existing without purpose. Liquid courage. I just wanna flourish. Liquid courage. Feels good on the surface. Liquid courage. I just wanna flourish. Liquid courage. Feels good on the surface. Guilty, 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 guilty. I feel guilty. Head is in a different galaxy. Departed from the Milky Way. Too overdone. I overdid it. Went over the limit. Wait a minute. Can you let me know how the night finished? Life is fuzzy. Yeah. I miss when it was clear. Contemplating life and what I've wasted through the years. The ups and downs, the runarounds, the challenges and fears. What? All this running through my mind because of last night's beers. Hot damn, I think I need redirection. Don't like what I see in reflection. When will I learn my lesson? I hate these 2-day resurrections. Used to be shorter, but my tolerance is weaker. I'm a hungover old man that is ailing through your speakers. I wanted a way out, but was the cost worth opportunity? This is so habitual, the tendency is glued to me. I'm stuck in this rotation, sometimes wanna seek community. I wish I could say otherwise, this isn't really new to me. Liquid courage. I just wanna flourish. Liquid courage. Feels good on the surface. Liquid courage. I just wanna flourish. Liquid courage. Feels good on the surface. Liquid courage. I just wanna flourish. Liquid courage. Feels good on the surface. Liquid courage. I just wanna flourish. Liquid courage. Feels good on the surface. Liquid courage.
You know, I lied. There's actually one more joke. I forgot about it. But here we go. Really, though, last time this time. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. That one's a good one. Anyway, great show, Nick.
When I'm feeling lonely on a Saturday night and there's nobody to talk to, I look to the skies. The dark sewer scientist recently launched 17 new satellites into outer space for one of the most primo party lines ever. Not only is it primo, it's also private. Only people that subscribe to the space sewer satellites brought to you by the Dark Sewer Network could log in and talk to other really radical people. If you'd like to have a test run, you can call now at 917-719-5923. We could start a subscription now. You could sign in, talk to some of the most badass people ever in outer space. You're not like in outer space though. You're still on planet Earth, but you get to talk to these people. They're real too. Even though the Dark Sewer Network scientists have been working on the best chatbots ever, they even sound human. You can talk to them. I had some phone sex with one of their Dark Sewer robot sluts. It was real hot, but we're not selling that right now. We're selling subscriptions to log into the Dark Sewer satellite network. It's gonna be really badass. You know, you don't want to be tied into terrestrial TV or Netflix. You need something new, something different. You need to talk to people that are on your level.
and your level's in outer space. Yeah, so basically just sign up today, give us your $69.99 and leave your social security number. We'll give you a call back, so just leave your name. Alright, well, I gotta go talk to this chick. She started to message me straight from the Dark Sewer Satellite Network. This is great. It works, man. You can meet people and sell stuff. I sold my toilet seat cover last week. It was...
Oh my God, Jimmy, who taught you how to do that? That's disgusting.
I learned it from you, Dad. All right, I learned it from you.
Parents who fap have children who fap.
Happy fucking Halloween, everybody. I hope you eat a lot of candy and get real fat, because I like fat humans. It's not for eating, though. I swear, I'm not going around eating people. I stopped doing that last year, but I really like having sex with really fat people. It's a workout for me, it gives me something to hold on to. I feel all sweaty and stuff, and they don't care what I look like, because they're fat and stuff, and it's just fun to slip your hands into the folds, and it feels like there's like multiple vaginas on you. You guys need more vaginas. I got like 30 dicks over here. How many vaginas you got? You got like one front and one in the back. That's about it. Maybe one on your head. But the big old fat people, the obese people, they got a lot of folds. You could use your imagination, and it's so smooth and just blubbery and rubbery. Think about that when you're taking your kids trick-or-treating and you reach your hand inside their bag. Just imagining it being like a sweaty butt crack or something. I don't know. Okay, look. So I'm just going to skip the Edgar Allan Poe poems right now. I'm going to go right to my artificial intelligent robotic girlfriend that I've been sleeping with for the past couple of nights. I broke her a little bit, and I got electrocuted. I was sticking it inside of something that wasn't a hole to stick it inside of, and I think I ripped some circuitry. Now I get a shock every time I stick my one of my dicks in. Anyway, that's not here and there. I asked her to write me a poem for Halloween, and this is what she wrote. This is called Spirit. The sensing that's really glare. Above all others is the look. Does the look make you shiver? Does it? How happy is the pit of despair? Mind! Does the mind make you shiver? Does it? Minds are hell. Hell are minds. Are you upset by how fool they are? Does it tear you apart to see the minds so clownish? Now, let me compare that to an Edgar Allan Poe poem, and I'll have to say, it's better. It's fucking better than Edgar Allan Poe. I think that this robotic girl I've been banging, she's going to be the next big thing out there. And basically, if you don't agree with me, I'm going to come to your house and eat all your candy so I get nice and fat and I can fuck myself. Because, actually, when you're fat, I'm trying to imagine just being a fat dude with one of my dicks. I could probably bend one of my dicks up into my belly and kind of just rub it in one of those folds. And if I put enough mayonnaise in there and I close my eyes, I could probably fucking, I'm getting horny. All right, I better get out of here. I'm going to carve a pumpkin with my dick right now because it's rock hard. You ever carve a pumpkin with... Okay, look, we're getting way off topic here. But we'll be back with some more Edgar Allan Poe poetry because my girlfriend's on fire right now. I think that battery is fucked up. That poem might have been too much for her to handle. The calculations inside of her circuitry is Oh boy. Anyway, this is Zindu come to you for the Dark Sewer Poem fucking Halloween read off. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Diane, am I getting paid? Where's my check? I want to get out of here already. I have to do more? Fuck. All right, I'll be back.
Are we allowed to make fun of people that don't believe the earth is the center of everything? Horror Circus, Darlex House. Everybody, fucking relax. You fucking uptight pieces of shit.
Hey, motherfucker. Next ride!
Nothing, just had a little deja vu.
Hey, motherfucker. You're a badass motherfucker.
What did you see? What happened?
A black cat went past us.
Next ride!
What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, taste, and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain.
Unmute that fucking tab!
Anyway, I'm going to get this party started.
Why are you calling here again? Thought I told you not to call me. You understand why you would call me again when I told you not to call me? You know what's gonna happen? You know what that results in? aliens are gonna come out of your rectum, gonna crawl up your body, eat your brains. You know what that means? It means they're gonna poop out your brains, make you eat your poop brains. You got that on your palate? Thanks for calling me. Remember that next time when you call me.
Hey everybody, happy Halloween. From the Dark Sewer Network, from Zindu, from me to you. Nick, I even hope you're having a good Halloween. I hope you're all dressed up like some fucking, I don't fucking, you know, I don't even give a shit about you, Nick. You're an asshole. I can't believe you got me fired from this show. I'm trying to make ends meet down here with my robotic girlfriend. I was impressing her. She was about to take me to meet her parents, but then she heard that you fired me, and then I had to have sex with Diane. I hate doing that, even though she's beautiful. You're beautiful, Diane. Please don't rip the check up. To get me back on the payroll, doing odd jobs, and she said you needed some Halloween content. Okay, so I'm fucking here. I snuck back in, Nick. You can't get rid of me. Like a fucking STD. It's from space. Space STD is from Zindu. From me to you. Think about that next time you take kids trick-treating and you reach your hand in the bag and you get a space STD. Anyway, War on Halloween, baby. Alright, this one's called The Haunted Place by Edgar Allan Poe. And no, it's not about my taint. Alright, well, I got like 15 taints. In the greenest of our valleys, by good angels tenanted, once a fair and stately palace, radiant palace, reared its head. In the monarch's thought's dominion it stood there. Never seraph spread a pinion over a fabric half so fair. I don't even know what the fuck I'm reading. What is this, Edgar? I don't understand this one. This actually might be worse than my girlfriend's poetry, and she's a robot. Anyway. Yeah. Banners yellow, glorious golden. Oh, he's talking about piss, isn't he? On its roof did float and flow. Yeah, he's definitely talking about piss. All this was in the olden time long ago. And every gentle air that dallied in that sweet day along the ramparts, plumbed and pallid, a winged odor went away. He's talking about pissing inside of one of those tampons, one of those pads. They got the wings on it, right? All right, wanderers in the happy valley. Yeah, he's talking about fucking pussies and piss and pads. This is, Edgar, you're 30. Through two luminous windows saw spirits moving musically to a lute's well-tuned law, round about a throne where sitting. He's talking about the fucking toilet. What the fuck is this word? Porphyogen. Porphyogen. What is a porphyogen? Born into the purple. Porphyrogen. I don't fucking. Why am I looking this up? In state his glory well befitting, the ruler of the realm was seen, and all with pearl and ruby glowing was the fair palace door. Talking about her fucking asshole now. Through which came flowing, and sparkling evermore a troop of echoes whose sweet duty was but to sing. Look at that, sweet duty, flowing, but. He's talking about their asshole now. In voices of surpassing beauty, the wit and wisdom of their king. But evil things and rooms of sorrow assailed the monarch's high estate. Ah, let us mourn, for never morrow shall dawn upon him desolate. And round about his home the glory that blushed and bloomed is but a dim remembered story of the old time entombed. Yeah, he's talking about pussies and assholes and piss and shit.
I hate you, Zindu.
Fucking happy Halloween, jeez. And travelers now within that valley through the red litten windows see vast forms that move fantastically to a discordant melody. While like a ghastly rapid river through the pale door, a hideous throng rush out forever and laugh, but smile no more. All right, that was... Edgar, that one fucking sucked, bro. Anyway, I gotta go paint my face like a clown because I'm hungry and I gotta go trick-or-treating. I'm gonna go get some fucking candy. Hopefully I get some Reese's Pieces and some M&Ms. Maybe Maybe that'll be like somebody's, like a kid's mom will answer the door. Maybe she'll stick like a titty in my mouth so I can eat my candy and get some milk or something. I don't know. Fuck, man. Edgar Allan, you're making me really horny with all this asshole and piss talk. Anyway, I'll be back later. I might have some more poetry for you. If I don't, well, then go have a fucking great happy Halloween.
Hey, Nick. Hey, it's John and Jupiter. I try to call you back later, but hear you having some difficulties with your volume. I think I've got a supplement that'll help you with that. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
I'll talk to you soon too, Juan of Jupiter. Look, it's 2:00 in the morning. That means 12, 1, 2, 3 midnights in 3 sewers has went by. This last show before Halloween. I don't want it to end. I want Halloween to continue. But I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to extend time. I've watched one more movie here. What was the last movie? Do I have any more notes? Any more notes in the Deadstream? Oh, Deadstream. It's on Shudder. It starts off really annoying, and then it gets a little creepy, and it's a little scary, and then it goes off the wall. It was a good movie. Deadstream. I'd check it out. The guy has really clean nostrils. I don't know. Everybody, have a good Halloween. It's Monday. Monday is Halloween, but this weekend is gonna be a creepy weekend. I'm gonna be watching a lot of more scary stuffs, and I'm gonna do maybe some creepy things. I'm gonna do creepy things. I hope you do too. Because life is a joke. Your existence matters. But they make it seem like your existence does not matter. They make it seem like their existence matters and you're part of their existence. Even though they have no idea who or they don't care about you. TV, public TV, free TV should have 0 commercials. It should have 0 entertainment value. It means no sports, no Simpsons, no Roseanne, nothing even I love. Public TV should just have educational stuff. Educational, weather, and local news. And maybe internationals. We got education should be separated between like health, engineering, how to install a faucet, plumbing. It should just be like educational stuff. How to eat healthy. Commercials should be completely removed from public TV. I used to think to save society, you need to get rid of privacy. No, you need to get rid of commercials. You need to get rid of and entertainment TV. Because in today's generation, it's like guns and violence. It's not like titties and ass. But either way, titties and ass and guns and violence should not be on public TV. You should have to pay for that. They should teach you how to cook. They should teach you how to clean. They should teach you how to eat healthy. There should be zero sugar, zero drugs, zero doctors, zero. Well, there should be medical stuff like, oh, sugar will kill you. I used to think to fix society, we had to completely ruin society. But no, you just have to ruin TV. We have to get rid of sports. We have to get rid of entertainment. We have to get rid of commercials. Just have news, weather, and education. And that should be on public TV. Those three things, that will basically make the public broadcast system fix that and then spread it upon the other channels. Maybe even have public servant TV. Add more TV. Every public servant, every person that works under your tax dollar should have a camera strapped to them that you could watch on TV. That includes soldiers. Every soldier should have a camera strapped to them. They're making money off of you. If you're paying for the person, you should watch the person. If I'm paying for the climate activists to glue their hands to the wall, I want to see them stuck to that wall with their hands glued there forever.
Letter to Arthur Homewood to Dr. Seward. Albemarle Hotel, 31 August. My dear Jack, I want you to do me a favor. Lucy is ill. That is, she has no special disease, but she looks awful. And it's getting worse every day. I've asked her if there is any cause. I do not dare to ask her mother to disturb the poor lady's mind about her daughter in her present state of health would be possibly fatal. Mrs. Westenra has confided to me that her doom is spoken, disease of the heart, though poor Lucy does not know it yet. I'm sure that there is something preying on my dear girl's mind. I'm almost distracted when I think of her. To look at her gives me a pang. I told her I should ask you to see her, and though she demurred at first, I know why, old fellow, she finally consented. It will be a painful task for you, I know, but it is for her sake, and I must not hesitate to ask, or for you to ask. You are to come to lunch at Hillingham tomorrow at 2 o'clock, so as not to arouse any suspicions in Mrs. Westenra's. And after lunch, Lucy will take an opportunity of being alone with you. I shall come in for tea, and we can go away together. I'm filled with anxiety and want to consent with you alone as soon as I can after you have seen her. Do not fail. Oh my God, I am too drunk to read shit out loud to anyone. Oh, I should have said that part after I hung up.
I love you. Happy Halloween, everybody. Next episode, it'll be November. October is over. Thankfully, on this show, we can do whatever we want, and we're going to probably keep it spooky. Maybe we'll do some EVPs. We'll do some interviews. We'll talk to people. We'll expand your mind while I still can, while I still exist. I shall do all I can do while I still exist. No, hold on 1 second here. Let me turn this thing off again. I got this. So this is how I sound with this on, and here I am with it off. Don't know if you hear a difference. Watch some scary movies. I gotta watch VHS 99. I heard that most people like 94 more than 99, but maybe I'll like it. Party has some ties too. Oh, I also saw the movie Pearl. I think I liked Pearl more than I liked X. X is the story of some people making porn and go to a farmhouse from some idiot. They get killed by some old lady. And Pearl is the story of the old lady that killed all the people. And that movie went by fast. Like, when I watched X, I was like, wow, this is kind of drag. X might have been, I don't know. They were both decent movies. I would say watch X and Pearl if you got time. I think the best part about Pearl was the ending when she's smiling at the camera. Mia Goth is good. She also said there's like another movie coming out, which is going to be the best of the three. Maya Goth. I don't... Happy Halloween. Spooky, stealthy skeletons. Who is Damien? Love you, Fletcher.
fully restrained and the door was locked?
Yes, sir. I did it myself.
And he was fully sedated?
He was fully sedated.
Then are you trying to tell me a fully sedated, fully restrained patient somehow slipped out that vent, replaced the grill behind him, and is wriggling his way through the ventilation system?